お願いします。Okay. So, let's warm up. Head back. Head forward. Back. Forward. Back. Forward. Look left. Look right. Look left. Look right. Look left. Look right. Hey, left to your left shoulder. Right to your right shoulder. Left to your left shoulder. Right to your right shoulder. Hey, circle. Other way. Hey. Shoulders. Other way. Arms. Other way. Hips. Other way. Knees. Other way. Okay, feet apart, both feet flat. Other way. Okay, other side. Now heel down, toes up. Other side. Other side, heel up, toes up. Other way. And up, facing the right, calf stretch. Back straight. Other side. Calf straight, back straight. Okay, toes. Other side. Okay. So, we're working Bokken lines of attack today. We're going to start with the way we always start Bokken practice. We're going to do 100 cuts with our 3 preliminary and 7 major suburi, and then we'll move into lines of attack. We'll be doing lines of attack by choosing one technique from each Q test. That's how we'll progress through this series. So we'll have today, and we'll do this again on Monday when we have more people here. So for today, let's start with our 3 preliminary suburi. Feet apart, back straight, 10 cuts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. はい、右handに 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 左handに 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. はい、右handに7の素振り、1の素振り、1の素振り、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10。はい、2の素振り、2の素振り。1、 2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10。さの素振り、さの素振り。お赤の構え。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10。はい、4の素振り、4の素振り。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10。5の素振り、5の素振り。開始。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10。6の素振り、6の素振り。6の素振り。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10。はい、7の素振り。7の素振り。Same opening. 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10. Okay. So, shake it out. Shake out the wrists. Roll out the shoulders. Everyone can hear me, yes? Now I have to double check. All right. So, when we deal with lines of attack, the nice thing about the Bokken is, with the bridge techniques, we've kind of been doing this all along. So, for example, if we take Shomanuchi Ikkyo Mote, right? We go from here, 1, 2, 3. That's Shomanuchi Ikkyo Mote. You'll notice that I already did that 45 off the line. So we've been working with lines of attack without really talking through it. So now we're going to start to think about it as we do these movements. All right? So as we do these movements, we're actually going to consider the angles that we're moving at as we do these techniques. Okay? So, that being said, we're actually going to do Shiroto Kubatori because I think the opening lends itself the most to some of this line of attack work. So, for that, Bokken is on my left side, sitting unused, and I have an uke coming to attack me. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Normally, when we do this technique, we practice it very basically, where we, from a static position, draw our feet together, extend our foot forward, bring our hands up, draw Bokken, and then move depending on the technique. Now that we're dealing with lines of attack, we need to consider the fact that we can't stay on this line when we start to move because they'll come right into my center line. Okay? So the way to do that is I rotate my hip, and my new line of attack, or my new line, is 45 to their initial. Okay? So as they come in, I move 45. So now my feet are together but facing 45 degrees. And now my left leg moves the way it normally would. This is important because what that means is the initial entry, my adjustment is determined by Uke's line of attack. On the second movement that I take, I am now determining the new line of attack. In other words, this is the moment where I wrest control of the situation or the technique from Uke. So, first things first, come off that line, draw them in 45 degrees, enter, draw Bokken, okay? And from here, just to practice a summation, we're going to go from here right into Shomen, and we're going to stop there, and then we'll put a technique in next, okay? So we're going to practice this 10 times, okay? 10 times each side together. So, Bokken on the left side, midi hamni. Uke comes in. First thing I do, turn my hip, come off their line of attack, and draw 45. Hand to thigh. Draw out 45 degrees. Hand comes to Bokken. Straight up. Draw. And cut. Each. Ni. San. Shi. Slightly different angle. Go. Boku. Shi. Hatch. Q. Ju. Let's move to Hidari side. As we switch to Hidari side, think about what happened in each repetition, or at least across the repetitions on the right side, midi side. What went right? What could have gone better? And what I should apply to my practice on Hidari. Okay? So, yeah, Bokken's on my right side now. Hidari hamni. Hidari hamni. Let's go slowly through the first one. My arm comes up. My hips rotate to the right, squaring up at 45 degrees, drawing together, drawing feet together. Left hand comes to left thigh. Now from here, I extend 45. Left hand comes to Bokken. Draw. From here, Shomen. Okay? Let's do that again. So, from here, turn the hip, 45. Okay? 45 the other way. So I've drawn a 90-degree angle. Bokken draw. Cut Shomen. Now, you have two options with the Shomen cut. This is true in general when we deal with Hidari hamni. And I'll go through it on this third repetition here, third of 10. 1, 2. You can draw the Bokken. Hand goes in the middle. Left hand drop. Right hand correct so that I cut right-handed. Okay? That's an option. So, again, that was 4, 6 more. 1, 2, 3. Okay? That's showing you the transition from Hidari hold, Hidari hand position, to midi hand position, using the entire hilt of the Bokken. Okay? So, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Just want to make sure that if you do that transition, I take my left hand, just very quickly, I take my left hand, my right hand goes into the middle position where I would normally leave a gap. I would normally leave a gap here. Left hand goes to where it normally would be. Right hand comes to where it normally would be. And now I can cut from media position. Okay? Very, very important. Otherwise, you can cut from a hidari position too. Up to you. Okay? So, 5 more. Hidari. Ich. Ni. San. 2 more. Shi. Go. Okay. So, hopefully that wasn't too tricky, but it does require you to become a little bit more supple in the hip, a little bit more forgiving in the hip, and a little bit less rigid, right? So instead of demanding that uke's line of attack, right, submit to my control, now what I'm saying is, no, uke submits to my new line of attack by redirecting their line of attack. All right, to my control. And generally that's done on or about a 45-degree turn. 90 degrees is generally too violent an angle transition. So when we go into the next technique here, you have a 90-degree opportunity, right? 90 degrees. We talked about this when we did the Joe line of attack. 90 degrees of opportunity to move from uke's line of attack. Beyond that, you're starting to risk overcorrection by uke sooner than you can predict or sooner than you can anticipate. Okay, within 90 degrees, you have a chance. Okay? So, fourth cue. Sorry, that's where we were going next. Fourth cue. Yokomenuchi, yokomenuchi, shihonage. Yokomenuchi, shihonage. Okay? So this is the one that goes from here. Tenshin, open, enter, correct the foot, and cut. Okay? Now, the addition is, on that initial line, right? This is uke's line of attack coming in to cut me. So my tenshin now has to become more precise. All right? So what I'm doing is, in 3 dimensions now, I'm changing the angle of the line of attack. So, uke's line of attack is diagonally coming down this way, right? And I'm arresting that movement through a shomen cut along a slightly exaggerated angle. So watch once. Left foot out, right foot goes back, down. Okay. Now I open. Now I push through, open, and cut. Let's do that together. 10 times right, 10 times left. Hey, midi hamni, midi hamni. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Noku. Shi. Watch that balance. 8 9もう一度10. So, as you did that, think back now on what felt right, where you felt you need to work on your movement. All right? What specifically, what angles there did you feel messed you up? The most common one where you see an issue is where we start to absorb across our center, right? We start thinking more kiryodoshi. We start thinking more diagonally drop cut when we're being attacked diagonally. In other words, we try to mirror our uke. So we start to do this, right? And you notice that the natural tendency is my body does the same thing. My body moves on an angle. That's no good. We want to arrest the momentum of uke and draw it down to the mat. Boom. Right there. The idea is, from a sword position, from a sword place, if I was doing this, I'd be coming into opposite hustle, right? Exposing my right side. Now, Teki, we're not talking Aikido anymore, now we're talking Kenjutsu, so this is an enemy, Teki, is now coming in to attack my side of my head. So what I do now is, I preempt his cut, not by coming in diagonally and hoping to block it, but by preempting it and cutting off his sword arm. Okay? But to cut off his sword arm, I've got to come straight down. I can't do that diagonally. All right? I'll glance off armor, or I'll just glance off of him. I have to come straight through tissue and bone. Boom. Okay? So, hidari hamni, let's do the same thing. Yoko menuchi shihonage. I believe we've been doing ura, so we'll continue that. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Keeping your back straight. Bokken engaged. Noku. Tsuchi. Hach. Ku. Ju. Okay, so on the left side, was that your better side? Was that your more challenging side? Investigate, right? But investigate here. Investigate at this point, all right? Don't investigate at each repetition. Don't correct yourself every time you cut. Maybe notice it and move on. Get to the end of your 10, and then self-critique. All right. We've got time for one more concept that I'd like to impart, and that is, if we're in Midihamni, okay, from here, if I bring the Bokken in front of me, I should move in that direction. All right? In other words, as I bring the Bokken up for Kaishi, I should move slightly in that direction. Okay? I should really avoid doing Kaishi in a static position here. Okay? I want to do this. Maybe with a retreat, maybe with an advance, maybe laterally directly. It's a small movement. Okay? Let's do that together. And we'll do that this way. Here, just to make it a complete movement. We'll come off to the left, and then we'll drop side of Bokken. So 1, 2. Okay? After we move. So together. 1, 2. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Roku. Shi. Hach. Kyu. Ju. Couple of things you may have noticed. One, as you moved into Kaishi, because your body was moving left, you might have been trying to move into Kaishi where your arm was, in which case your body leaned. And as you went to make your correction, you dropped your Bokken on your new line where your uke doesn't exist. Your uke is still over here. So you need to make sure that when you move off the line, you attack uke's line. Okay? You want to make sure that you're converging on that line of attack. So let's do Hidari Hamni now. Hidari Hamni now. 1. Okay. And 2. All right. Together. 1, 2. This time the Bokken doesn't flip like this, because the Bokken blade should always face in this direction. Okay? So this is one of the peculiarities of trying to do Bokken on the left foot. So this is one of the peculiarities of bridge techniques. It's okay. So draw to the right, cut down on the Hidari side. Okay, 4 more. 6 more. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Roku. Other things to notice. As you practice this, the goal here is to start to tighten up these movements. So what began here as 1, 2, which is absolutely fine, right? Began as this big honkin' movement off the line. The more concise you can make that movement, the easier time you're going to have moving an uke. So eventually it should just be right here. Right? It should happen right off the line of attack. All right? So if this is my line of attack, last point for today, if this is my line of attack, you may start by moving off the line of attack at this angle, pretty severe angle. Eventually you want to tighten it and tighten it and tighten it to a minimum possible angle, usually no less than 10 degrees. All right? Okay. So, as I said, we'll continue this on Monday when we're all here. And so let's straighten up our gis and line up. Hey, domo arigatou gozaimashita. So as I mentioned, dojo opens on Monday. Monday morning, we have our summer camp starting for our children's program. Tomorrow at 2 p.m., there is a preview of our children's summer program that Senpai Matt will be running from 2 to 4. So definitely try to be here to support that if you can. And then Monday is when the first week of camp starts. For us, for our training, for teen adult training, our first class, 5 p.m. is fitness, 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. classes. 6 p.m. class is almost full, so if you're planning to come, make sure that you've reserved your spot ahead of time, because as I said before, if you're not reserved, I can't let you in. So please, please, please make sure you've reserved your class. And there are more spots available in the 7 p.m. class, so if you can't make 6, make 7. And if you want to make both, just make sure you reserve both, okay? And ongoing now, so make sure for every class that you're taking, you're reserving and you're checking in on your phone when you get here, okay? Critical, you have to check yourself in when you get here. You're not using the iPad to check in at the dojo anymore, using your own phone, okay? So make sure that you follow guidelines, and if you don't feel good, stay home and all of that good stuff. Get plenty of rest, plenty of hydration, and get ready to work come Monday. Thank you.